This hand-me-down crib was a gift to Amy Tyner when she was expecting her now 9-month-old daughter, Lexi. Lexi ended up in the hospital just a few days ago when her crib collapsed.
Is he ready to take me out? Mm-hmm.
Little Lexi is temporarily sleeping in a top safety-rated playpen after one side of her previous crib collapsed on Wednesday. Amy Tyner was folding laundry when her daughter screamed.
She had fallen in here and her head was trapped, and the rest of her body was just laying under there. So I just grabbed this and just yanked on it, and it came away from the wall, and then I was able to get her out.
Lexi still has a small bruise under one eye and, according to an emergency room doctor, suffered minor head injuries. She'll be okay, but her mom doesn't want anybody making the same mistake.
You know, we were given this crib, and I didn't think to check Consumer Reports. I didn't think to look it up to see if it had been recalled. Now I regret not doing that.
Lexi's 1995 Delta crib was recalled in 2008 because these latches could fail, causing the side to fall away. At least one infant died in a similar accident. Because the crib came from a friend who never had any trouble with it, Tyner believed it was safe. Neither she nor her friend knew of the recall, something she says all parents should check.
I want them to research before they get cribs, strollers, car seats, get on Consumer Reports and check to make sure it's one of the highest ratings in safety.
That's exactly what Tyner did in shopping for Lexi's new crib, which arrives this weekend.
I'm just thankful, very thankful.
There's an easy way to tell if your child's crib, toys, or anything like a car seat is part of a recall. We've posted that information on our web channel at cake.com. We're in Newton. Kel Thompson, Cake News.
Spirit Aerosystems takes a look back at its first 5 years, remembering both the good times and the bad times as the company looks forward to the future. Spirit Aerosystems is turning out 31 737 Next Generations a month. That's up by 10 from 5 years ago. With 10,300 employees now, Spirit calls the last 5 years fast and busy.
It's been a real whirlwind. Been exciting, and I think it'll remain exciting. It's not too hard for it to be exciting in this business.
Spirit became a company in 2005 when Boeing sold its Wichita commercial business.
Rates were much slower at that time, and so we were not only going through divestiture, but rates were really ramping up. Boeing's demand had really increased right off the get-go.
Spirit not only makes Boeing planes, but it has new contracts with Rolls-Royce, Airbus, Mitsubishi, and Bombardier. Company leaders say diversity has helped it grow.
That makes your employees feel secure when you can look out there and see the business is growing.
It's been a seamless transition. We're comfortable with being Spirit. We're proud of being part of Spirit.
And Spirit hopes the future is as bright as its short past, already looking to make 35 737s a month by 2012.
We'll continue to look for other new work. I mean, it's still in our plan to grow our business.
Spirit is planning all kinds of celebrations to mark its 5-year anniversary. Each employee will receive one of these special medallions and a cookie. In South Wichita, Deb Ferris, Cake News.
When a car is submerged in water, rather than air coming through these vents like it's supposed to, water can get through and inside the engine. When that happens, your car probably won't be able to start.
We always can get out that way, but we can't get out down toward Cowskin.
Around Cowskin Creek, residents know heavy rain often means changing travel plans.
When you go this way, the water comes up where you can't drive down. The road's covered with water, so you can't get through it.
Those who watch the creek rise over its banks year after year know when it's not okay to take a chance.
We're just smart about it. We're not going to take that chance, so we won't go through it.
A smart decision, both for the safety of the driver and the car.
Well, typically the engine's pretty much just like a vacuum cleaner, and it sucks in a lot of air, and if you're driving through high water, it's just going to pull the water right into the engine.
Water will cause the engine to lock up. It may never start again.
It will die, and it's not going to start again usually until it's taken apart or repaired.
It's something mechanics and tow truck drivers say they know they'll see anytime it floods.
We just try to make sure everything's up and running, that the drivers have had rest so we can all go out there and take care of it, you know.
Experts say it's an easy fix, just don't drive through water, something those well acquainted with flooding call common sense.
Just common sense. Just be smart about it. Don't want to take a chance, so we go the other way.
To fix the problem, it could cost anywhere from a couple $100s up to thousands of dollars, just depending on how severe the damage is. In East Wichita, Stephanie Diffin, Cake News.
You'll be hard-pressed to find a scarier spot this Halloween as ghosts, ghouls, and goblins line the streets as thousands of children trick-or-treat.
Going on 15 years, Broadview has been the block in the city for trick-or-treaters, so much so that the police have to block off several blocks of it.
One night a year, this area of Wichita transforms from cozy little College Hill to a creepy, cryptic neighborhood filled with ghostly ghouls, haunted cemetery scenes, and caskets filled with mummies and bones.
Everybody works really hard.
Yes, almost everyone in College Hill joins in on the fun. Seeing all the eager kids decked out from head to toe, most ask, how can you not?
Costumes, everything. We get lots of candy. Better costumes get more candy. Look at the street. Brick streets, old houses, trees turning. It's perfect.
It's a celebration children and adults here share. Little Clara Robertson, or should we say Snow White, calls the shots with these 7 dwarfs.
Trick or treat.
There's not many 4-year-olds that can get 7 adults to dress up.
I think it's great that they close down the streets and that the kids can have a good time.
Even law enforcement join in on the fun. Officers from the Wichita Police Department stand guard to keep a watchful eye on all the young ones. And streets are shut down to keep the thousands of trick-or-treaters safe from harm's way.
I think it's great that they this year decided to come out and help us with all this thing. I think it's great for the community. Everybody has a great time. Everybody's been excited. It brings all the neighbors together. It's wonderful that they're deciding to support us.
Now, this is a Halloween tradition those in College Hill and in all of Wichita hope will continue for years to come. We're in College Hill. Abby Barnett, Cake News.